I'm here with Phil Sherman, and we are going to be trying to show him some stadiums and see if he can guess who the creator is.
I gotta think it's either Scotty Warren or Murph. I'm gonna say Scotty Warren.
Chad, you want to make any guesses before I reveal who it is?
But this time, it's not my fault. I can honestly 100% blame this guy.
Hey, I fixed everything. Whoop! Forgot to turn the camera on. What's up, boys? I think I messed a bunch of things up. Hang on. Oh, that's what it was. Stuff still set from yesterday. There we go. What you guys doing? Yeah, Mark Stevens, Bryce Fan, Masterson, Murph. Ooh, decent crowd showing up today. Sorry, I gotta flip my monitor over. Literally just uploaded a stadium right before you went live. Nice. You can check some stuff out today. I finished the stadium last night too. Should probably do this. Put some lights on. There we go. Ooh, how you guys doing? How did you guys like last night's stream? I thought it went pretty well. A lot of cool remixes. There we go, there we go. Got a couple of submission forms here I can check out. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see how people would redo somebody else's stadium. That was a good idea by Phil. Well, we'll probably have to do that again. Right now, I don't think we have... There's no current challenge out there right now. Our first remix of a member stadium for me. I think it was for most people, right? Pretty good time, though. Literally just uploaded a... Or, was it a beast of a stadium? Just sent a beast of a... Just sent a beast to Phil as my third entry for the end of the year contest. Ooh, nice. We can check that one out too. You guys want to see? Let's start with mine, because I finished one last night. It's the first game I've made in a while. I've actually followed through and finished. I posted some pictures on Discord, but you can still check it out. Let me pull it up real quick. This one was okay. I ran out of memory pretty quickly, so I kind of rushed the skyline a little bit. But I still think it turned out decent. There we go. There it goes, check it out. Whoa, whoa. Hold on, my monitor just turned off. There it goes. That was weird. You fixed Mean Green? What was wrong with it? Let me turn the music down just a little bit. I'm also gonna mute the Elgato, because we don't need game sound right now. There we go. Seems like our levels are pretty good now. Microphone might be a touch high. There we go, that should be perfect. Now I'm in the yellow. Yeah, Murph, what the hell is wrong with Mean Green? I did not do the outside at all, so it looks like a big concrete dog turd on the outside. This is a strictly to play in stadium. Yeah, this was my StadiumCenter.com ballpark. The yellow green grass? What did you make it? Did you make it grass number 2? Did you cave to my peer pressure? Yeah, here's a quick look before we jump into the... It's got a couple of features in it, nothing real heavy. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can revisit it for sure. I think you guys watched me make most of this. I really only did like behind the plate stuff for the most part yesterday. And I didn't even do anything too crazy with it. This is purely a running out of memory move, so this is like 3 buildings. I did do like this as like a double layer, so just something kind of different. It also matched up with these 2 levels, which was the main reason I did it like that. This I'm not sure about, how I have the minor league that goes up into this with the LEDs on the bottom. Like the whatever strip. Super sweets. Something like that. Maybe a press box in there somewhere. Yeah, and this is the corner, and just kind of, like I said, I was really pressed for memory because I did so much with like the windows and stuff up here. Yeah, just a little bit there. There's a little area here with concessions built into the wall. Then yeah, this is one of the entrance gates. I have a left, center, and a right field entrance. Yeah, from down here it looks kind of cool. You got the grill and the team store. What up, Z-Boys? This is where I started, was with the custom ball pins, because I thought the ball pins are really cool. This is what I started the whole stadium off with, was just making these. It's pretty much the same on the other side, just with a strikeout meter on this side rather than the that thing, the normal board. And there's a little bridge that runs across the top. It leads over to our standing room. And this section's kind of split in half too. Little tiny home run porch, little restaurant thing in here. Little prop glitch everywhere. So when you load the game up, these are actually still there. It's only when you reload into Stadium Center or Stadium Creator that they're gone. Memory constraints, yeah. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it, Doug. Hey, appreciate it, Murph. Like I said, it was kind of rushed. I wanted to make it look like we're kind of in like a more, I wouldn't say Boston, but more of kind of like that warehouse district of a downtown. So we got more of the warehouse buildings up close, but then you can see there's also like a city, you know, in the back too. I think I just put then I just put it as like Anywhere USA or something like that, or Downtown USA, yeah. So that's your view when you're hitting. It's not too bad. Not my best skyline of all time. I wanted to keep the water tower in kind of like the blue, just so it sticks out more, not have buildings behind it where it like, you know, gets lost in the mix. Yeah, it's partially Philly inspired with like the bridge and the brick and that kind of thing. And I like these structures holding up the bridge too, that lead to the staircase. See, I don't know. I just kind of made this up as when I went for the buildings in center. Like, I have an idea of like what the city layout would look like and the angle of some of the buildings. Like, you'd figure this is like, you know, farther away. This almost seems a little too close, but that has kept it. And then, yeah, I just didn't want there to be any blue below the bridge. Like, I didn't want to show any sky. And then, like I said, it's like a small downtown area. And that's pretty much it. What's up, Flip? We're just checking out the stadium I finished last night. The only weird thing is down the line, you just have this building. Like I said, I'm not going for like a huge city, so I don't know. I feel like it works. And you can check it out at night. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, Mark. Doesn't have that Sewell look. Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I started running out of memory and I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to make it. I wanted to keep this open because of, actually I might even raise that a little bit just to make the water tower stand out more. Man, that's almost too tall though. Yeah, I don't know. Not every skyline has to be the craziest skyline of all time, you know? Yeah, this building's just supposed to make it look like it's across the street, then you kind of, even though these are close, it looks like it's a little bit farther in the distance. Finding the right scale for the buildings, because they're all such different scales. This seems like it should be closer than this building, which throws me off. I don't know, it's good enough. And if you don't like doing floating buildings, all you gotta do is just copy it and drop it, you know, make them connected. Like this, good example, just go like this. If you really don't want to do it. And it's like, boom. Well, that building's not floating anymore, is it? Now it's just a really tall building. Yeah, that's all I do is I come down to like game level. And so you shouldn't, there's no real angle you should see the buildings floating. Because they never show this camera angle, right? Where they're like, well, they might actually, I don't know. Yeah, but like I said, you can always just do the copy it down kind of thing. If you really wanted to do it like that. So then, if they do show that camera angle, at least it looks somewhat. I don't know. Like, so the camera angle really doesn't get much higher than like this in the game, right? And if it does, they're like looking down at the players. So like here, there's like nothing out here. I just threw this into, so it wasn't just green grass, you know? Because that's what it looked like, or I guess concrete. Hey, parking lot, you can see some cars. The mini city background, good enough. Like out here, I would normally make this more detailed, but ran out of memory. Same thing out here, this building over here is strictly so. If you see through here, it's just building. Dadbot, what's going on, dude? I don't even know how to say that name. CCVVBBNNNNT. Makes me want to say cabinet. What's going on, dude? So yeah, like I said, not my most exciting stadium, but it's... I was gonna say it's my last one at 25. It might be, it might not be. Still newbie at Skylines. Skylines aren't really that difficult. You just gotta kind of get used to them. Like I said, this Skyline is definitely nothing to, you know, gasp at. I've definitely had a lot better ones. The best way I can say about laying out Skylines, angle your buildings at a 45-degree angle, because most stadiums, if you think about the streets, from this perspective, they're gonna run like a diamond, right, around the stadium. So that's gonna make your pretty much buildings at this angle, probably even like this a little bit. But then you're just kind of making streets like, oh, this would be a block, this would be a block, and then just make them go up as you go out, stagger them. I don't know. Those planter boxes? Which planter boxes? I have planter boxes? Oh, these? What was that? Oh, Dadbot reached a 10 stream streak. Nice. I feel like Dadbot and Shady never miss a stream. You know what's impressive about that, Dadbot, is you got that streak by showing up to my Borderlands stream, which almost nobody did. Yeah, under the scoreboard. Yeah, they're okay. Like I said, we didn't do anything too crazy. I started with the bullpens, and then the rest just kind of happened. I wish we had a prop that was as good for making extra walls that match the outfield walls as we do with the blue ones. Didn't we just hear this song? Let's skip this one. I'll make lacrosse in 3.0, but buildings right on the field. Joke's on you. Thank God stadiums aren't carrying over anymore. It's a good thing. Trust me. The vault needed a refresh. People are going nuts on the MLB forums. Oh my God, they're doing this. Then the one guy that always talks, oh, SDS is just doing this just to make people mad. Yeah, that's what a company does. They make moves to lose money. And I can't go on the forums that much anymore, or go on the Reddit because that guy's just always on there. What are you using for the dot in the website signs? Oh, it's an L that's just turned at a 90-degree angle. See? Hey, I appreciate that, Dad Bud. Makes you feel good they are thinking about Stadium Creator. I don't know. They're thinking about Stadium Creator in the way that they want to get online stadiums back online. Or getting stadiums back online, I should say. Yeah, see, this is just an L at an angle too, because this dot doesn't light up. So this you just got to angle a little bit. Wall pieces, railings, number box. Yeah, they need more basic props. They also need more smaller props too. There's a lot of stuff that it feels a bit out of scale. Done, not done. I mean dome templates. How many people are buying 26? Here's my theory. If you guys are on the fence, just wait, because I can almost guarantee, I'm gonna turn the mic down a little bit again. I can almost guarantee you guys, we're gonna get nothing new at launch. I don't think we're gonna get a single new prop or anything new at launch. I think they're just taking out the templates so that La Grassa and Costco can't be brought over. What the hell is this? I said filth, didn't I? Alright, we gotta fix the music real quick. Give me 1 second. It was supposed to filter out a bunch of stuff. Oh, I didn't, that's why. There we go. Schmitty, what's going on, dude? Is he Z-Boy you're for sure buying? I probably will. Since stadiums aren't carrying over, Flank already asked me to make him a new stadium, and I told him I would, so I guess I'm probably buying it. But as far as Stadium Creator goes, like I was telling you guys, I wouldn't expect anything new, at least at launch. We could hope. You got stuck in your stadium, did you? Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It's just getting hard. And I think part of it too, like, here's the thing with stadiums getting harder to build because they're not getting any new props. The point I was kind of trying to make with the challenges is I feel like everybody kind of builds within their comfort zone. And so when you're in your comfort zone, you can only make, you know, so many different kind of stadiums, right? When we do the challenges, it kind of forces you to build in a way that you normally wouldn't, which is kind of my goal to keep it fresh. I mean, that was the best thing I could come up with for this year since we didn't get any new props. Pre-ordering the big version for the DD stuff so I can be the sacrificial one for the community. Well, you know Phil's gonna get it too. What's the official early access date is the 13th, right? What does that fall on? March 13th. It's a Friday. So Thursday overnight into Friday. I might be able to switch my days up at work. So I can take the night off and do a stream that day. You loving the challenges? That's good. That's, you know, that's what we're trying to do is let's let us back on just chatting. I talked you into it. Don't let me talk you into it, dude. Like I said, I would just say wait. If you're on the fence, just wait. You know, like what's the only thing that buying a game on day one Like, there's not really any prestige in being like, I've had the game since day one. Who cares? Like, nobody cares. Nobody on the street will be like, dude, you had it since day one. That's incredible. That's just not a thing. You never pre-order? I play out of my franchise. The player vault needs to give all the players. Yeah. See, the only reason I really pre-order is just so you guys can check it out. And then maybe you can make an informed decision with me on the game. But yeah, other than that. Oh shit, I was messing around with my stream bot the other day, so it might automatically make me say messages once in a while. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Only reason to pre-order is the DD bonuses. Unless you want like the, was it like 4-day early access? Because it's coming out on the 17th for everybody else. Yeah, if you're not a streamer, I get it. But if you want early access to play it early, if you're that excited about it. There are some games that I like enough that I would like to get early access on stuff. There's new props or new legends. List expands significantly. I mean, we should here in the coming weeks, I would think. You know what? If pre-orders, here's what I would look at. What is February 3rd? That's next week. Because February 3rd is when you can start pre-ordering, so that's Tuesday. I would expect to see some big news on the 3rd so that they can get people hyped on the day that they can start pre-ordering. So Tuesday, I think we'll hear some stuff. That makes sense to me. They go on pre-order start today. Boom, here's a bunch of news to get you hyped about it, and then you're going to want to pre-order, right? I mean, that's what I would do. That seems like the obvious way to do it. I'm not a streamer either, by the way. I'm just a guy with a stream channel. I don't really consider myself a streamer, influencer, or anything like that. Maybe I'm in denial. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull some stuff. Let's check out some stadiums. Looks like Greg Hudson sent us a stadium. Maybe we'll wait and see if he drops in. He's got a pretty high profile job, so I don't think he can usually drop in. I think he works pretty late too. Jay Tangi sent me one. River City Yards, right here in River City. Let's pull up Murph's Mean Green. Why not? You influenced Sanders to buy the game. Yeah, but not like a friend can do that. Ryland Park is your latest. Did you submit it to me? I checked my channel member submission form. I didn't see that one. The last one I have from you is Triglobe, I think. Yeah, we can check that one out too, though. Channel members get the perks. Did you upload it already? Hey, would you calm down? Did you have to scream when you did it? Upload it? Yeah, let's check it out first then. What was it called? Ryland Park? Is it very Fresh 1X? Is it very vertical with lots of stuff done to it? You have like the busiest parks. That's like the best way I could describe it. Far from cookie cutter, far from standard. Oh yeah, you uploaded it 18 times. It's so you, it's insane. Okay. I'm guessing a lot of layers, a lot of decks, a gap in the center. You know, in center field, usually leave that pretty open. Let's pull it open. There it is. Oh yeah, this is, it would take me 4 seconds to guess that it's you. Your Winter Olympic Complex at some point too? Yeah, man, we got time. I've got about 2 hours until I gotta get ready for work. Dude. Oh, you included an airport out here? Sweet. Just kidding. No, that's not part of it. It's for the inside. This is Ryland Park. by Doug Masterson. With about 8 different names that I can say, AKA. I like that parking center over the batter's eye. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Like that sunken little area. Did Phil show this one? This looks familiar. Oh, it's part of the dock, isn't it? Right? Or, yeah. The dock. Okay, this is the one with the lighthouse. That's cool to include that, though. Just said, oh, that's what you said. Duh. Ooh. Look at that. Area behind home. So I told you, you have like the busiest parks. There's always a lot going on. Legends Field. So Phil's Cubit, he probably won't get to it for a while. He's pretty close to getting his next episode done. From what he told me. What is this? Oh, I never used this prop. I didn't know what this was from at first. Interesting. That's kind of cool using this for the glass. Got the bars up top. This is very decorated. You got the trees, the seating. Yours didn't do it. Yours didn't put the black dot out here. Huh, sorry, just something I've been looking at lately. Ooh, got the concessions and all that behind the dugout here. That's cool. Went crazy and left and had to struggle to get the rest done. He has 2 more I submitted before Legends, so it'll probably be his last extravaganza. Maybe. Yeah, it could be actually. Because I think he's gonna stump in. I think Stadium Creator though and all that, or Stadium of the Year is all one and done this year. Like it's not multiple rounds. We're just gonna do 1 stream and that's it. Is this the show office? Yeah. I was wondering what the texture was for a second. Oh, we got prop glitched. That's okay. We know it's supposed to be wood. Very cool concourse. This blends in really nice. It's a good use using the floor just down below to use the walls and natural railing. Oh yeah, I got it. Bobcat Stadium. The kennel. What is the kennel? Is that like... Makes you think of there's like dogs in there or something. Is there an interior to it? Oh yeah, look at this. You go down, there's the dogs. People sitting at the bar watching TV. Oh, what a good way to do that. That's cool. Oh, interesting. I want to hang out with the dogs at a baseball game. That sounds fun to me. Like this grass top up here with the... I can't remember what they call this. Derelict. Never remember that word. Derelict home. Oh, that's cool. These guys are just behind here chilling. A lot of detail in this build. Using the Braves fan building. That's what I call it. Braves fan, did you use this in your new build? I bet you used either this or the museum. Those are like the two buildings I always know you use. You did? Nah, I told you. That's why I call the Braves fan building. Both, actually. Is your stadium on a river? This is cool. I like this. This is just the top right of that one thing. Is it the ice cream place? Yeah. It's not? Really? I know a lot of stuff. A lot of times you do stuff on a river. I like this building a lot too. I use this in my more beachy themes. Ooh, this is kind of cool. These little coves in here with the seating. That's what I mean, man. This is just, your builds are so busy and detailed. Oh, look at using the diner for the windows. That's cool. And then you back them. Do they normally have stairs on both sides like that? I guess I didn't realize. Huh. I thought this was back to back or something. I like how you got the gaps too here, so they're not blocked by this big sign. Oh, look at these guys up here on the scoreboard walk. Oh yeah, see, you did it too. We double the buildings up. Cool corner, little play area for the kids. Water is involved. Yeah, there's a pretty mirrored on this side. Yeah, let's take a peek at night. Working on our night moves. Yeah, you're right. This is a very Fresh 1X style build. Did I miss anything? I'm just trying to look at it as I pan through it. I think we saw all the layers, right? Those fill station balls, yeah. I haven't seen you use these. I don't know why, but to me, it's in my head that should say the world is not enough, like or the world is yours, like in Scarface. This is Fresh 1X's or Masterson. Doug Masterson. Yeah, I call yours, man. It's like I said, it's the best way I can explain it, but it's the shopping mall build. I don't know how else to describe it. I think it's just because you have like so many layers of like stacked, like with the vendors showing and stuff too. That reminds me of like outdoor shopping malls, like shopping mall style stadiums. The ice cream shop is a good idea. Yeah, I like that too. Where was it? Right there. For like the little lounges, like the private lounges. See, how cool would it be if we had suites like that? I want to pull one of these out real quick. Okay. You just hid this part behind the wall really well that I didn't even notice that at first. I'll have to keep this a prop in mind. You could do some really cool stuff with that too. You know, I just thought of, what if stadiums didn't carry over into 26 because Stadium Creator is completely gone? There's no way that's the thing though. Instead of in the frequently asked questions, what versions will Stadium Creator be on? And it just said PS and Xbox again. The one thing is, I know a lot of you guys were thinking that because of Switch 2 they were going to step it up. So they'll play like that. It's not. They said it's going to be in PlayStation 5 and the Xbox current Xbox versions, but they also said the game is going to play. You can buy the copy for Nintendo Switch, and it works on Switch 1 and Switch 2. So if there were any theories with that, it's not true. Just think when we're look zoomed out at night. Just make sure I'm not missing anything outside the stadium. Looks pretty good. I might change my PlayStation ID to Stadium Center. I'm not sure yet. If I'm going to lose all my stuff anyway, I might as well start over. I know Phil said he was thinking about changing his to Studio 44. I feel like the channel is Stadium Center though, and then like my personality is Sewell21. That's why I'm Sewell21 on Twitch. You know who's gonna lose the most pages is Arch. The Dodger fans in the stands. I mean, I never even look at the people in the stands, if I'm being honest. All right, who wants to go next? Hopefully they'll improve the SC vault navigation while they're at it. I doubt it. I think you guys should expect that the vault reset is purely to fix La Grassa, and that's it. You wanna go next, Brace fan? You got what was it called? Bobcat Stadium. Let's see how Braves fan this build is. Had a new stadium built for the first time in months, but I can't remote connect to my PS5 to upload it. Well, let me know when you upload it. Bobcat Stadium. I probably have to put the whole thing in, don't I? Or Bobcat, at least Bobcat ST. Yep, found it right away. Oh yeah, this is Braves fan as hell. I can tell from the picture already. Oh shit, I just saw Legends Field flip. We'll do Legends Field next. Oh yeah. This is all the telltale signs of a Braves fan build. Bobcat Stadium. There it is. Bobcat Stadium. Bob Braves fan. Recently forced to go up there. Bob Braves fan. One day, I just didn't feel like building anymore. Go Cats! Yep, I saw that. Let's take a look from back here first. Get some money shots. I don't know why. I always like the shots where you're like sitting in the crowd, like the panning shots. This has all the telltale signs of a Braves fan build. You got this building. You got this building with the lettering too. And then you like to use the fountain too to split up these bleachers in the outfield. And then you usually have grass in your corners. Andrew, you're one of the few guys that does this. It seems like you like to use this template too, which I get because then there's no dead zones. And then the wood numbers is another Braves fan kind of sign. I like to work on the bushes over here though, the shrubs. First time I use those lights in the outfield. Oh, these ones? Yeah, all the green ones to me feel like such an old school build situation. Since you got room, I want to see, out of curiosity, if a certain sign would fit on those, just because I want to know. There it is. Would this fit in the middle? Or look good anyway? Yeah, that could work. Just thinking of myself for future builds. I wish we had all the sign shapes. Like this was just a shape, and then every single ad could go in the middle. It'll give us so much more variety. Home Run Cove. Let's just go Bobcats. Got the concessions up here. Did a little obituary turtle action here with your walls. That's what I'm giving credit to for this, is obituary turtle. Oh yeah. Anyway, you can put some detail into it. Welcome to Bobcat Stadium. That's cool. I like this on the dolling up this out here. Little park in the park, kind of like San Diego. Got the Bobcat. What is this considered, a lion? Tiger? A bear? Oh man. This is another thing you like to do too, is I see you use the escalator prop to go down into the center, then have these elevated. That's very Braves fan. Little bar over here. Yeah, good work on the foliage. Spices it up. How we looking behind? Pretty normal? Yeah, pretty normal. Nothing wrong with that. Did you do... Yeah, you did do the classic to modern. I've done that before too. Because I don't like the brick wall that it puts up sometimes for my builds. But I like the way that the classic piece back here looks. Costs you a little bit of memory, but I think it looks good. Give us 6 sign templates and let us put any design would be amazing. You know how toxic that would be online? You'd playing in Wiener Nazi Boob Stadium every time you played a freaking away game. Nighttime. And you're only at 80% memory. Man, it's so hard not to just think. It's just like saying, like, God, I hope we get updates. Like, it's such a good sign that the vault's not carrying over. Wait, hold on. We have 3 horses, but we can only have 1 dog. Oh, see, there is a T-Rex. Okay. Boom. I don't know why you didn't put that there in the first place. Perfect. Countless brain rot memes. Yeah. Custom logos are definitely not going to get on to the field. I mean, the fact that they're on jerseys alone is enough of a miracle. Let's do one of these too. I always like the shot from the corners. Like when I'm finishing off your guys' stadium videos. Dinos and aliens like the brain rot of SC. Yeah, who thought that was a good idea? But you know what the Dino update gave us? Canoes! Oh, I see it now. The baby on the right field scoreboard. Let me just fix that for you. Wait. I still can't believe there's only 1 dog now. Great stadium, though. Very nice. Who did I say we were gonna look at? Was it Flip or Dadbod that had one? It was Flip, right? Someone remind me. I can't remember which one I said we were gonna look at next. We need box seats, but no, Godzilla. Yeah. What was the name of it, Flip? Legends Field. Oh, was this the one you were working on for Phil? Yeah, that was the one time I actually got really mad and laid into SDS on the forums was when the, I'll call it the alien update, the futuristic update came out. That's the only time I ever got on the forums and was like, what the hell are you guys doing? We've asked for like 5 or 6 simple things and you guys came back with aliens. Like, fuck you. Legends Field. It was actually one of the most viewed things on the MLB show forums in the Stadium Creator, because the topic title was SDS just prove they don't listen. Legends Field. The only Legends Field I'm seeing is by Stealthy Fox. That's not you. Is it Legend Field? Not Legends, maybe? Oh, I put Fields. Legends Field. I put Fields. Because every game should be invaded by UFOs, right? No, I found it. I put Fields, like multiple. The only good thing was a new set of stands. Too bad it's really hard to fit into normal builds. What was the new set of stands? You're saying like the futuristic stands? Because I don't like those at all. For the future update, yeah. Let's go all the way backwards. Because, you know, flip. Ooh, there you go. Flip, this was good. Because you made a cool entrance and you didn't use up all of your memory on it. Here we go. Legends Field. See? Nice little entrance. Didn't crush your memory on it. So then boom, we're in the stadium. It's an interesting choice to raise the stands right there.
No.
Ooh, see lots of shoutouts already. Home of the goats. It's hilarious. What? You don't have the 24 Stadium of the Year? The Murph one? So you got the scoreboard up here. Legends Field, home of the goats. Using like once as the middle tier seats. Yeah, I've seen most. If people are going to use it, I've seen them use their roof pieces a lot. So we got Z-Boy, Birds on Bats. Birds on Bats doesn't follow me, I don't think. I think he's strictly like a Phil guy. Sam and Dan. Shady. Texas has been gone for a while. I think Texas Eggs is only 1G though. Schmitty, Arch Murph, PFK Nil. Turtle, Peeb, Sewell, Ranger Man. Sith Lord Slither. I don't know if he's on my channel either. I think he might be a Phil guy too. I think maybe I've seen him here once in a while. Flip. Fresh 9. Just kidding. Fresh 1X. Braves fan. Scotty Warren's Great Scott. Dad Bod. Captain Obvious, I don't know. I don't know Fear Don Julio either. Skater Boy. I know I've heard the name Skater Boy, but he's pretty much a Phil guy too. Stadium Center, Studio 44. Then you got Sam and Dan's last year winner. Ooh, custom bullpen here. These guys aren't even watching the game. They're just checking out the... Like, ooh. We should enter our stadiums in. Can't help it, you love getting shouted out on the stadiums. Let me and Phil always say is, I never thought I would affect a gaming community enough that people would include me and stuff like that with their builds. That's cool with the umbrellas out here. Hit a here sign, definitely hittable. Very clean looking. These fit in really nicely too, the advertising. Oh, excuse me. I'm always tired. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Flip the lights on. We got the orange lights. It's gonna be a bright stadium. This kind of reminds me of the first dedication stadium I did. I used a lot of the terrazzo tile. Behind home, pretty normal. Yeah, for the most part. My name's on it. This is the best build ever. You always include 44 and 21 in my builds. Makes it feel like custom ads. Oh, that's cool. That's a good way to do it, though. Give the shout outs to the guys you like. All the diehards that, you know, that are still there during football season. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, okay, yeah. For a second, I didn't know what these were. But I zoomed out. I've used these as columns too before. Very cool, very clean. It's hard to pull off a symmetrical build like that too, but you nailed the symmetry. Is flip your name related to skating? Like do a kickflip? Alright, let's look at since Murph's is just an update, I'm gonna look at that one next. Plan B is a broadband. See, when someone says Plan B, I'm always thinking of like the morning after pill. Scotty, what's up, dude? I can just look at the thumbnail. What was it called? Well, let's just go into your ball. It'll be easier to figure out that way. Murph 075. Murph 075. I know, I can't remember. It was green, mean green or something like that. Scotty Dub in the house. There it is, Mean Green Part 2. Oh, but you had like a winter one too, right? See, this is more appealing to my eyes. Winter Olympic Complex, okay. Yeah, that's the darker green. That just fits my eyes better than this. That hurts my eyes. I don't know what it is, man. Reminds me of like the ghost from Ghostbusters. Grimer, or whatever his name was. Slimer. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Oh, you changed the trees too to pink. What am I looking for? Winter Olympic Complex? Is that this one or is there a different one? Isn't just this blank canvas? Shorty had them cherry blossom trees. Is it this one, Murph? Or do I have to go farther back? Let's time uploaded? Okay. So not this one, huh? Well, when you get it uploaded, let me know. Who else? I know somebody else was talking about something. We got Jay Tangy's not in here, otherwise we could look at it. Or Tangy. I keep thinking it's Tangy. I was so sure that it was Tangy and not Tangy. That's not a complete build? Okay. Oh, you are here. Let's look at yours then. River City Yards. Have you been here the whole time? Am I just losing my mind? You haven't been chatting, have you? Where's my mouse? I don't see you in the chat. You're watching hockey too? What game? All right, here is River City Yards. J Tangy. Ooh, good work on the city. Man, part of me wants to switch to a day shift, so I'm not tired all the time, but then I couldn't stream. That would make a lot less tips, probably. Blue Jackets and the Flyers. Is that Philly and Columbus, right? Are they rivals? They're pretty close to each other. I don't know a lot about hockey rivalries. All I know is that when I was young and I would watch the Wild, we would always lose to the Avalanche in the playoffs. Either the Avalanche or the Blackhawks. When I lived in Chicago, I got to drive a few of the Blackhawks players' cars when they would come in. Same division? Okay. I couldn't tell you who's in what division for hockey at all. Ooh, I saw a small little detail that I really like. And that is, I like this RC up here. That's pretty cool. River City. Right here in River City. You guys get that reference, don't you? Ooh, got the camera wells. Are we looking pretty round and behind? Got signed season tickets for 19 years before moving to AZ. Part of me wants to move back to AZ just for the golf. Very nice left field complex out here. Nice little short porch. Well, I don't know if it's short, but it's just like a small stand with the home run deck. Little water feature on it. Ooh, got the kids zone out here by the Hall of Fame. This is great, grouping these all together. Got the park out there. Good work on the city out here too. I don't see this used very often. But that's cool, the antenna. Whoa, we got the hit it here sign. Impossibly far away. If you hit it there, you are cheating. Yeah, but nice little complex of stands back here. Ooh, you got the fountain back here too. The entrance gates, they're coming from the park. That's cool. Right across from the parking lot. It's good planning. I think this is, I was thinking about this today. I think this might be my favorite batter's eye to use. The San Diego one. It's like the old San Diego one, though the new one's a little different. It's not even new. They just, I don't think they really have these hedges up here that much anymore, do they? I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Padres games. I like this wall down here, though, the ads and the scoreboard. A lot of stands. Now I see why it holds 43,000. Before I was like, damn, how does it? There's like no outfield seating, but yeah, when you got all those decks wrapping around. A Pablo Sanchez shot. I feel like I'm starting to see everybody do this where they put the either the city name or like the stadium name in the back here, which is cool. Might be a cool spot for like a strikeout meter too, so like when you're pitching, like a pitcher can see all his strikeouts racking up there. I was just gonna do from the other side, but we got, where are we going? There we go, there we go. Yeah, this is a good build too. feel like it's got the vibe of a template stadium, but it's way better than like the template stadiums, if that makes sense. I think it's just because of the props that you used, like with the Ferris wheel, and I don't know, maybe that was it. That's the reason I'm thinking about it. Because yeah, it's 18 times better than any template than the show's ever used. Would you calm down? Look at the radio tower. Oh shit, look at that. It says KNNU. That's hilarious. Everybody has to steal that. That's amazing. I would have never noticed it if you didn't say it. Ooh, where am I going? KNNU radio. Ooh, Arch, what's going on, dude? Some dad sneezed back there? Nope. Just my girlfriend. I feel bad. I got sick last week and now she's got it. I heard my last stream before me and Phil did our double stream. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I was just like, man, I feel sick. Like, I'm starting to get sick. I'm like, I should just call in. Like, nah, I'm not gonna call in. Yeah, I went to work that night and I called in like the next 3 days. I was like in bed for 3 days, just sneezing, coughing, blowing my nose, just trying not to spread germs everywhere. Ugh. Man, there's something about stadiums on a river that just fits, isn't there? I don't know what it is. Just rebranding teams for the 49 roster. Can't stand rebranding. Man, Arch, I feel bad. You're the guy, I mentioned it earlier, but you're the one that I feel bad for that stadiums aren't carrying over. You've made so freaking many. Look at that. That looks like, that's thumbnail worthy right there. That looks like a Google Maps, like a Google Earth shot. That's eye candy right there. Just like that, just under 3/4 stadium style that points out to the river. Oh, let's get this song. This Christmas song. All right, who is next? Winter Olympic is up, so we can check that one out. That could be a challenge. Just put the template stadiums on a wheel and spin it. Have to remodel. Can you edit template stadiums? You can? Where do you find them? Oh, right there was the template stadiums probably, huh? Let's take a look at them. Let's see which ones would be, well, we'll look at Murph's next, but let's see which ones would be a good one to remix. Will you guys be able to see the names of them? Yeah, you guys can. Show City. I feel like these are also basic. Oh God. This was at least interesting with a different mix of landscape. I feel like these just show that even like the SDS doesn't know how to use their own creator like effectively. Like that's like the closest thing they've done to being like, hey, that's kind of an idea. Like, look at that. That's something that they came up with. where half the fans in the outfield can't see like beyond the batter's eye. What the fuck is that? Like, that's some good landscaping right there, honestly. It's a good setting. That's awful as hell. That looks like the bullshit you see in the vault. Oh, so does that. That's really bad. That one, I'll give him credit on this one. This one's okay. Why would you use target field for that? Like, the worst thing about the target field batter's eye is that you can't make it make sense. Because you're just so cut off from getting anything close to it. Interesting that they have the roller coaster over the water. Oof. That one's tough. That one's also tough. And of course you got these canvases, which I haven't gone into them. They're not even lined up right. Yeah, you can't put anything around the big batter's eyes. Greg Hudson, what's up, dude? I was just wondering if you're gonna be able to make the stream because I saw you sent me a new stadium. Let's see if we can find a Winter Olympic. Then we can look at Greg's next. So here's Winter Olympic Complex. Las Vegas Gardens? Nah, it's that same freaking thing every time. Yeah, I mentioned earlier in the stream that you had sent me one, but I was like, you have a pretty, it seems like you have a pretty high profile job that you can't always get away from. Working on one, and I ended up with quite a bit of free time. Oh, that's right, from the big snowstorm, yeah. Okay, I saw Slalom Cafe. I thought it said Shalom Cafe. I'm like, oh, okay, that's I guess. This is cool though. The frosted grass actually blends in pretty well with the snow. It just kind of looks like ice. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know my hometown didn't get a lot of snow, but Saturday in Minnesota, the high was -11. The low was like -25. Someone was saying the feels like was like -50 or something like that. Like, Jesus. Well, it's 73 here today, so that's why I left. The Polar Bear Club. Can they do the polar plunge? Is that a thing everybody knows about, the polar plunge? I'm sure everybody does polar plunges in like the cold areas. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Just topped off with the sweets. Middle Georgia may get some snow on Saturday. May get some snow. We don't know yet. I've made 3 this week while being snowed in. Damn, Scotty. What the hell? Why are you not sending them to me? I know we're doing a lot more live streams. We're probably not going to do any more videos until 26 comes out now. And that was kind of why I was holding off too, because now stadiums aren't carrying over. Like, we'll check them out on stream, but the big appeal for like stadiums that inspire and all that other thing is to, yeah, one, inspire builders, but for people to use your stadiums too. I know we can't bring them over to the next game, which I still think is a good thing. Ooh, got a couple cool features here I really like. Let's zoom in on a couple of them. Texas doesn't get snow, we get ice. Just call it swimming here in Canada. Yeah. The Snow Bunny deck. I don't want to know what goes on in those cabanas if it's called the Snow Bunny deck. I like the stairs coming from the building up here though. That's cool. Using this prop too for doors. Good call. I like this tower. I've used this once. I never really think about it. The little fire tower. The Avalanche Club. That's a cool name. And then you threw the ring on the top. Well, actually threw a bunch of props on the top. Oh, prop glitch, right? The Avalanche Club is a cool name though. I like how you use these as like the slaloms. Oh, look, these are the starting gates. Start from here and just. Ooh, we got the ski lift. Oh yeah, it's too bad their ski lift doesn't have like they don't have like an up piece, do they? It's just straight. It's either car or no car, and that's it. That works though. Get the point across. More towers. Oh, and a little launch pad. Oh, I got the ski jump. What are you using for the jump? Is it a roof piece? Oh, it's the gas station thing, right? Neat. Oh, you the ski jump right here. Oh, it's cool. You got the stands down here for people to watch, and then the finish tents. Nice details. Oh yeah, even look at this. That's cool. How did you think of that? These are the tents. Nice. Oh yeah, like the canoe sled rental. I think you posted a picture of this online, right? State of the franchise. What's going on, dude? I hope we are getting some much needed improvements like wall numbers and adding faux ads to the walls. I'm with you where I hope that, but I was telling these guys earlier, I think we, at launch, I would assume we're getting no new updates other than stadiums aren't carrying over so that Costco and La Grassa and all that other BS is gone. I really hope I'm wrong. I think if we get any big news, it's going to be on Tuesday because that's when pre-orders start. And that's when you think a lot of big news would come out, is the day you can pre-order. Here's all this awesome news. Want to pre-order? That's what I would think anyway. The creating I'm doing now is about mastering certain ideas with a view hitting the ground running when 26 gets released. That's a good way to do it. Yeah, see, Murph is creative, man. I don't have this level of creativity in me either. I might think of something like this, but I can't pull it off like Murph can do it. Look at this. He made a campfire out of a hot air balloon. And then this giant mountain, all you use is just for the tiny rocks. See, that's creative. The ski lodge is great too. Nice little resort area. Oh, look at that, the Polar Bear Club, and then you use this. Murph's too good. A lot of great ideas in here, man. That's awesome. See, this is where you'd have to find me. Hot tub in it. Interesting that this is like supposed to be a waterfall, but they didn't put like any. Well, it'd probably take up more memory, let's be honest, for something you'd barely see. That was an actual waterfall. Yeah, this is a great exercise in creativity. If you guys ever want to challenge yourself, try making a snow stadium or a desert stadium. There's not a lot to work with. The only real desert, I guess I've made a couple desert stadiums, but the only one I really liked was back in, I think, 23 when I made Red Rocks. Oh, let's turn the lights on. When I made Red Rocks rest stop. Nailed the lighting too. You got the ski lifts all lit up. Oh, did I miss something up here? Oh, that was a canoe sled rentals. Okay. Oh, we got more of the resort up there. Oh, this is the Casino Games building, isn't it? Pyramid Games, yeah. I didn't even realize. Murph. Repurposing. Oh, look at this. We got the stairs from the water slide. Damn, you repurposed so many props in this so well. This is kind of a cool reveal shot. Did I miss anything, Murph? I feel like I got everything. But you never know. Yeah, this looks gonna be pretty fun to build. Yeah. Hot air balloon campfire. That just takes some prop knowledge to pull that one off. Yeah, very nice, Murph. It's one of those stadiums that comes around once in a while. You're just kind of like, man, what a cool idea. What a cool concept. How the hell did you pull that off? All right, let's take a look at Greg's waterfront field. It says, I think this is without a doubt my best effort so far. Still my first year, finally figuring out creativity with actual realism. The pool in right center with the hit it here sign is a fun splash zone, but the real target is the bay in left. All right, let's load that one up here. Waterfront field. I tried some things first, then I saw the balloon browsing props and it worked the best. I don't even know how you would think of it like that. Just the tippity top of some certain props, and that's all you use on some gigantic props. Waterfront field. It's about how I name my stadiums. Mike, you build a stadium on the side of a mountain. What are you going to call it? Mountainside Park. Here we go. Lothario. It's so cool how everybody's kind of got their own styles too. Whoa, this is busy looking too. All right, I think this is only like the third stadium probably I've seen of Lothario's. Third or fourth. Yeah, calm down back there. They're saying bless you in my chat.
Me?
Yeah, with your loud ass sneezing. They're saying bless you in my chat because you're sneezing so loud.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Oh, you guys can't see yet. Here we go. Just flip it over. All right. From Greg Hudson, aka Lothario, who is also a channel member who just hit 6 months on YouTube. Ooh, this is very cool looking. Ooh, got the stands real close to the that'll sell you seats too. Have them that close to the field. Now let's go on the field for this one. We'll do the foul pole glitch. Turn on highlighting stuff in the background. Cool looking downtown. Kind of got some Chicago vibes to it. Got the bridge cascading across the background. Use the Braves fan building quite a bit. All right, where should we start? We should start. Let's go left or right this time. Let's look back here, because this is cool. Using the Braves fan building, as I like to call this thing, because he uses one in like every single one of his builds, it seems like. I think this is it, right? Yeah. Looks really good with the pillars up top here. Oh, we got the extra these up here for lighting. That's some tedious work. Doing it all the way around. Throwing some futuristic concession stands. Those light up. Ooh, cool little sign up top there. Kind of with the future vibe in here. It's like it's future, but it's not like overdone, which I can appreciate. Nice little plaza here to grab your snacks at. Damn, look at you got even more of these. This thing probably looks crazy at night. Canoes! Gotta push the button. One of these days I'll get a button set up where we'll get Phil going canoes. Ooh, this is really cool, the bay out here. You got the trees lined up. You got like a little market out here. It leads out to this little covered area. This looks really nice. Oh, that's cool. Look at it. You can come play baseball and get your own splash shot on the wiffle ball. I really like this bay. This is really good work. Oh, look at this. We've got these guys up here hanging out. Zoom out a bit. The modern look, yeah. It is one of the better. I wish we had a prop that was like just those windows, because it is really good looking. We were just talking about using future props too. Oh, that's cool. Leads to like the aquarium. That's pretty appropriate. Little sandbar out here. Nice little city. 87%, huh? This is a pretty complete build for being at 87%. Kind of continue the same architecture throughout, which is good. Nice consistent look. This almost kind of reminds me of my Oceanside Stadium, kind of the setup for it, because I had the little bay out here too, and you can see like the lighthouse in the background. Cool spot for the team store. Like the Hall of Fame statues or the legend statues, whatever you want to call them, just kind of lining up the walkway here. Oh, here's the hit it here pool we were talking about. Oh yeah, I've never done this. I've seen some people do it. It's a smart move. Use the slide for the pool. This is really reflective. Good spot for the out of town board. Good spot for the advertising too. On the roof. You know what I thought the most ironic thing about Stadium Creator is? The fact that these lights in real life are right here. You can't put them there. How high? You can probably go high enough and get them there, can't you? No. Yeah. But yeah, the coffin lights, these lights are directly behind the batter's eye in real life. And that's the one place you can't put them. Wish we could change the height of the field itself as well. Feels like most field levels are below ground level. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, I mean, you can make stadiums below ground level in this game. It's just, it takes effort. Yeah, the bay is super clean. All right. Ooh, we got the flags up top on that scoreboard. I like that a lot too. Oh, with the advertising, this is really good with these signs on top of the scoreboard. Simple and effective. All right, I bet this looks pretty cool at night, so let's pop. Let's go upper deck. Yeah, let's go lower deck. We'll go right here. Oh yeah, look at all the lights going around the whole stadium. That must have taken forever to use that prop. I'm surprised you're only at 87% with all those lights. They must not be too resource intensive. Did you have two different foul poles? Oh no, they're the same. Yeah, look at that all the way around. Give it the cinematic shot. Damn it. Right through the building. It still looks pretty cool though. Yeah, this is a great build, dude. Good work again. Where is this set? Anytown, USA. That's good. My last one was in downtown USA. I don't think picking a location is really that important unless it's kind of part of the storyline of the build of where you're trying to go. Like if you say like Sedona, Arizona, then there's definitely some key factors to sell Sedona. Is that what these are? Seat section indicator lights? I never use them. Section indicator street light. It's got realistic dimensions. 330 in the corners. Yeah. That's realistic. I think you said what, 1,000? Oh, 1,250? Yeah. I wonder how much. I wonder if they're going to disable altitude and just make all the created stadiums play the same. It almost feels like the move. They're a cheat code for integrating the stadium into a city building? I still think it's, I like the rooftop guy up here too. And then this leading to an aquarium I think is smart. Like that feels like a very realistic feature. Let's go at night one more time. Yep, got the lighting down. Oh, my camera works not so smooth on this one. Whoop, whoop. Very nice, man. Yeah, you got to keep building. Greg, are you getting 26 right away, or are you going to wait and see what happens? You were talking about that earlier, too. I think anybody who's on the fence should just wait and see. Because I don't think we're going to get anything new at launch, if I'm being honest. You're going to pre-order? I probably will too, just because I've already told people that I would build a stadium for them. So were some of the streamers, the DD streamers. Great build. Keep those coming. Yeah, you look like you're like a year 2 or year 3 builder already. That's only the 3rd or 4th one I've seen. Counting like the remix of your own stadium. You know, if there won't be anything new on the early release, I wouldn't think for Stadium Creator there would be. You never know. They could surprise us. Yeah, but you know what people are gonna do? They're just gonna find what the shortest fence is, and then what do you call it? They're just gonna find the shortest fence and try and build something like that anyway. It won't be long before something else plagues the fucking vault. Say, A. Sanders isn't in here, is he? I didn't think I saw him. Oh, Sanders, you are in here. I did see you. I got 2 stadiums of Sanders we could check out if he's still in here. I'm building for the ATG 76 roster for 26. Yeah, because rosters are carrying over, right? Yeah, Sanders, sorry, I did see you here earlier. Because you did the bump, bump, bum, which is this button. I did see you say that earlier. It'll be some streamer's wall of subs that'll take over the vault or something like that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. All I can say is if I'm building at a higher level than my rookie status, is that watching your videos and fills give me great ideas and instilled ideas and standards of quality. Oh. What was the mistake? I missed something. Sanders, do you want to look at USAA or Raymond James? I got both of those from you still too that I haven't looked at on stream yet. They didn't mean to say that rosters would carry over. I didn't think so. Because I thought Phil told me that rosters never carry over, and that's why he always has to do Ricky Davis League over and over again. I wish damn near everything would carry over. I don't know. I feel like I could use a fresh start, but I only build stadiums too, so my opinion really doesn't make that much. Ooh! Somebody uploaded a stadium called Belly Bomb. That is, the original creator was, Big Mac, who I call Brick Mac. USAA Stadium. USAA. The insurance I'm not allowed to have. But I've heard they're actually one of the best insurance companies. but I'm not a military member. The only note is created this for one of my created teams. Hang on, there's a couple pages of it. I gotta find you. You might have to search by your username because it's not coming up under USAA Stadium. None of these were A. Sanders, right? No. A. Sanders, you're not... No, that's not you. I'm not even gonna ask that question. That wouldn't be you. A. Sanders 91. So no, Russia probably won't carry over. ATG will be doing 1976 roster, and I'll be building all the stadiums from that circuit. Jeez, it's gonna take you so long. You retired recently, right? My question, Sewell, as a new guy to the premise, is my waterfront park build a legitimate entry for a Phil Stadium of the Year competition, or should I keep working? No, dude. If you think it's your best stadium, then enter it. The only criteria for Stadium of the Year is that it was built in this year's game. That's it. And that it's not a remix of somebody else's stadium. You're the sole creator, and it's not like his Moonshot Casino where it's an. So you gotta move. I'll keep petting you, but you're gonna unplug my headphones, dude. Yeah, I can keep petting you though. But yeah, that's the only criteria for it. Oh, by the way, Sanders, it's USAA Ballpark. I just found it. I'm gonna change that in my notes. USAA Ballpark. That's one thing you have to be careful of. A lot of people put the wrong ballpark, stadium, field, yards, whatever. At least with that one, we can search your name. We know what you're talking about. But there are some stadiums, like if I can't find it, like the first 5-10 minutes, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Like I can't find it. All right, so it's created this one for one of my created teams. The Alabama Wildcats. Whoa. Zooming out, I like what I see so far. It was made in space about 3 days. Friday to Sunday last week, just don't want to appear presumptuous. Dude, I've been presumptuous. Enter it. Do it. I don't think I'm going to enter a stadium in this year. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be a judge. Put the wrong name on that one. Yeah, it's all good, man. It happens. I forget what I named. Dude, I think about some of my... I've made so many stadiums that sometimes I'll think about them. And I'm like... Dude, I know what stadium I'm thinking about of mine, but I don't know what the name of it was. Like any words of it or anything. I mean, I feel like we all think that Obituary Turtle's probably going to win it this year. Yeah, I don't know. You never know. You can be surprised. It's fun just to be part of the community, me and the competition, man. Like... I have not built a stadium this year that I think would have a shot at winning. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't enter. This is inspired by the Braves Stadium? Okay. By Truist? Okay, yeah, I see the Braves building out there in center. But we're trying to lock out all three. So I think if he comes back around, and this is just my personal opinion, I think the best competition for Obituary Turtle would be Jace Chiff, because he hasn't made that many stadiums this year, but everyone I've looked at, I've just been like, holy shit. Like, same thing with Obituary Turtle, even Murph, like, but when I look at Jace Chiff stadiums, I'm always just like, damn, dude, like this guy doesn't miss. Sanders, the first thing I'm going to say about this stadium is if someone showed this to me, I would never guess it was you. And I don't mean that as like a good thing or a bad thing. It's just, it's like you went a different style, and it looks really good too. Like, I don't know the way to say that without sounding like a jerk, but this isn't like a normal style of stadium that I'm used to seeing from you, but I like it. Pretty standard around and behind. I know people love it when me and Phil say that. Whoop. There we go. Good structure to the stadium. Not symmetrical. Start over here. Using the escalators for railings only. We got the stairs. But then just using this as railings, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. just thinking of something really stupid. I'm sorry. I was like, I wonder if I complain to SDS that there's no fans in wheelchairs if they would put one in the game. I don't know why. You're gonna get me re-sick, by the way.
Huh?
You're gonna get me re-sick.
You know, you got me sick.
I stayed 2 floors away from you. It's your own fault. J-Shiv has been killing it. I spent a couple hours inside some of his builds and looking at how he builds a few things. Same with Obituary. You need that level of vision and creativity. Dude, I don't know how Turtle does it, man. Turtle, I put it this way. Turtle stadiums look so well thought out, and I'm literally just winging every build that I do. I'm like, yeah, I guess this will lead over to this, and I'll make it like this, and then I guess this leads to that. And Turtle looks like he fucking pulled out some like professional architecture, gridded paper, sketched it out, thought about it like realistically, and then got into the creator and followed his own instructions. You wing it too? Winging is fun. Yeah, see, wheelchair accessibility is important because you can never make stadiums ADA compliant because we don't have ramps. Well, we kind of have one ramp if you repurpose the, which I've seen people do. Where is it? Where's the roads? Country roads take me home. Oh, not that. It's like if you use the on ramp, like these things. I've seen people use these as like ramps in stadiums. Makes blueprints and gets the stamps before he builds. So we're getting distracted from Sanders' build here. This is a great build though. This, you know what? Who I would almost think this built this would be like Ranger Man. I feel like if I had to guess, I would have guessed Ranger Man. I don't know why, but that's what it feels like to me. Except if I went like this and I was like, oh, it's not in Texas, it's not Ranger Man. Birmingham, Alabama. I've never been to the Bama. One of the few states I haven't been to. The Wildcat statue up here. This is cool. I like the statue with the out of town board right there. I like how this is just slightly angled. That gives it a nice look. See, I would never think to do that. Did you build the ball pin first? Because this is what would happen if I did it. I hate to say that this is how I would do it because I like your way better. But if it was me, the ball pin would have been right here on the foul pole. And then this would have just been lined up right here and it would have been boring as hell. I like the way you did it. I like that this overlaps and it's not just like a neat little, you know, like pull to this corner. I like how it's not standard like that. You built the ball pins first? Okay. Because that's what I would do. If I put the ball pin here, then yeah, I would, like I said, I have like reactive building where then like, okay, well then this wall goes down here. Turtle submitted his first stadium last year. It was like the Michael Jordan joining the Independent League and saying he never built before. Yeah. Turtle came in freaking hot. Ooh. I like a lot of this out here. Well, all of it. Not a lot of it, but all of it. Looks really good. Ooh. One thing A. Sanders does that I can always pick is you use this building and you always repurpose it. Yeah, this concession. Yeah, usually you have it backwards and you're using this side of it. That would be my only real tip off. Like, oh, A. Sanders used the St. Louis thing and then repurposed it in a different way. Yep. Even though we don't, this is good for standing room section too, but even though we don't have like real standing room section stuff, when we use stuff like this, I think it looks good too. That looks really good with the stairs coming down the middle, but not all the way down. That's pretty neat. That's a good standing room section. Very clean, very consistent on your spacing and your the rise of it too. I like how this ends and these continue over. Giving breaks like this is really good looking. Where it's not just seats all the way over and then something like this. And then how this doesn't line up here, that's not a bad move either. This little extension I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. Have stands and then like an extension like this. Ooh. I've been seeing a lot of people use this building. That's a good move. I've done that before. Yeah, I don't do much behind either, just because when you're in game, you don't see it. I feel like pole to pole is your main canvas. I've seen some people do some pretty cool stuff though on the foul lines. I feel like more foul line, it gets a bit more unrealistic when it's not just stands like this. Either that, or if you're gonna do a lot of detailed stuff in these areas, it's because you're doing like a minor league build. The Alabama party dick. Like how it's Alabama and not Roll Tide. I get so tired of hearing Roll Tide. I just run into many people that are Alabama fans. I'm like, oh, did you go there? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh, you from there? No. And then why are you a fan of Alabama? Well, I don't know. I just like them. It's like, oh, okay. Well, you like them because they win. Like, it seems just like a very fair weather college to root for to me. I missed a bunch of stuff. Hang on. I rode in the bed of a pickup going down the interstate in Alabama once. That's the most redneck sentence I've read in a long time. That's about the most redneck thing I've ever done. I mean, I've rode in a bed in a pickup in Minnesota when I was a kid, back when it was more acceptable. Down a highway that was, you know, we were going like 55, 60, but it was like the early 90s, so not a big deal. Yeah, well, you grew up in a small, you were redneck as hell. Great standing room section. I did a big standing room section. Sewell liked in my remix. I remember that one. Yep, it was in right field. This one puts you to shame. Yeah. That one is super clean though. I do it behind home for everyone. You do stuff around your whole stadium, Doug. That's normal here in Texas still, really? I threw around the idea of moving to Texas. I just don't know what I would do for a job. If anything, we'd have to live in like northern Texas and go work at WinStar at the huge casino out there, but I don't really think it's something I want to do. Yeah, I'm not saying Texas wouldn't be fun. It's just, the hell are we gonna do? Huh? Yeah, what the hell are we gonna do for work in Texas? I don't know. I know, what's their names at work? When they left Texas, they said they wouldn't go back. Curtis and Alicia. Yeah, they're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or San Antonio. They're from San Antonio. I think over 18 is legal in Texas. Ride in the back of a pickup truck. I would think most people over 40 ever rode in the back of a pickup truck. Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is a lot of the stadium creator community, man, we're old. Like, I feel like I'm one of the younger ones. Like, I'm in the lower half. And I'm 38. Getting old. I'm like exactly middle age. Because I think 76 is like a male life expectancy right now. Why do we got Christmas music on again? Here, hold on. Let's take a look at night. We haven't done that yet. Because I bet it looks good at night. Alabama party deck, party deck, party deck. Yep, this is a good stadium, all right. Those are some good horses. Do you remember where we were when we saw those horses? Yeah. Oh, this is a good example too, how he has the field below street level. It's doable. Just takes a lot of concourse pieces. 96% too. 96% and not a thing that I would add. I thought of an idea for 2 challenges actually. I just don't know how to word them. But like one of them was make the best worst stadium that you can. And you can interpret that however you want. But I was thinking either like a crappy dome style stadium, but just do it super clean and make it look good. I just don't know how to describe it. Or like to like make the most like, if you had like stairs everywhere where you're like, this would be a pain in the ass stadium to like visit, because if you had to get to your seat, you'd have to like, oh, go in here and then go up this section, go over here, go up these stairs, come up over here, then, oh, okay, here's my section. I gotta get something to eat soon too. We'd all just end up using the monsters. Yeah. I sat on a jet ski being towed by a pickup truck. What? Oh, okay. When you said jet ski, I immediately thought the jet ski was in the water. This is like, wait, what? Bourbon might have been involved. I also pulled a Mustang with an Eclipse in a single 200-pound tow strap. That sounds dangerous. How much slack did you have? Monsters, aliens, and baby dolls. That's not what I meant by the best worst stadium though. Like it still has to look clean and really good. But like just be like a stadium that's like that 80s, 70s, 80s style boring, whatever. All right, who's next? Anybody else got one? Otherwise, the Sanders does have another one we could pull up real quick too. He's got Raymond James. I can do boring all day. We can see if my build. We can see my build if it'll work. Monster Energy Stadium. Let's see, take a peek. What time is it? 7:42. Man, time flies. I got about a half an hour. And that's if I don't eat, which I don't need to eat. Monster Energy. Oops. Forgot one of the E's. What's the username? Is it the dude 1425 in the vault too? I'm not seeing. There's the only Monster Energy stadiums are by Easy Eli or a name I can't pronounce. Hey, I'm Teppy. Teppii. Those are the only 2 Monster Energy stadiums I'm seeing. Don't worry about Raymond James Stadium. Why not? It's not good. Hall of Fame Field is one of the ones I've uploaded this week. Let's look at my username then. We haven't looked at the Dude Stadium. I can't remember the last time I looked at one of yours. Was it 1425? Yeah. And we can do Hall of Fame Field next because Scotty stadiums are always amazing. Hey, it's Monster Energy Ballpark. Did you get the row for the field level? Oh no, it looked like it at first though. Monster Energy Ballpark by the dude. Okay, this is one of those stadiums where my first initial look, and you're at 100%, is where the hell did your memory go? Looks like you might have used like 1 million concourse pieces though, so let's see. All right, Monster Energy Ballpark in Charlotte, North Carolina. When heavy on small details like trash cans, napkins. Oh, okay, that'll do it. built in the show 24, I see. Yeah, because initially this is what I saw at first. I'm like, where's all your memory gone? I like how you curve these out, but then still it's like these are still the ball pins. They're just off the field. Did you put? Oh no, that's just part of that. Weird. It's weird how it kept the grass like that. Did it do it on the other side? No. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, look at these trash cans over here too. Look all around. There are trash cans everywhere. Now that you said that there's trash cans around, I'm noticing like a million trash cans. This is all I can see now is trash cans. This is cool. This little triangle thing. Oh, look at that. Even wrapped this around. That's cool. Waiting in line. Little home run porch. Ooh, that's cool with the restaurants down here. I like how you got these scoreboards throughout too. You got the table side seating right up against the wall. That's nice. This is the wall, isn't it? And these are anomalies. I wonder if this is going to be gone now. I don't think SDS knows about this. Nobody tell them, because it doesn't hurt anybody. Because these can't be put on the field, so. Oh yeah. With the picnic benches, and they're sitting down like that. That's cool. Sinking them in. You've got the stairs going up to this little section. Little mini roof on there. Ooh, a section above the batter's eye. That's cool. The stairs. Oh, I see how okay, it wraps around. This building is so weird to me because this is the one with the windows you can see in, right? Yeah, because it's called, what is this called? Angled. It's called an office building. Clearly they're like brewing something in here because there's vats. How is this an office at all? Doesn't make any sense. What's in here? No, nothing. More concessions. Even more trash cans. Oh yeah, you got the condiment stations around too. It does add to the realism, but man, that's gonna, yeah. That'll eat your memory. Oh, that's a good idea. Stacking those up. Get the retractable roof. Get the tracks on them. Whoop, whoop. Good use of the scoreboards. Like the staggered seating there from the upper decks. The other thing too I was gonna say is these fences don't eat as much memory as Phil thinks they do. They do eat a decent amount. These though will crush your memory. Oh, especially if you're grouping them and copying and pasting them, they'll take up even more. But yeah, if you're using a lot of these, like this is probably 3% just in this little group section here. Because I just used a ton of these in that last build that I did today. Well, you didn't use that many of them though. These things, these little scoreboards, these can eat up memory quicker than you think too. You didn't use an excess amount either though. Yeah, it just must be all your trash cans and your little small props with the benches. You have a lot of different the props that are like you find in furnishings, like in that section. I found that these tend to eat up memory if you use a lot of them. Like when I built my camera well in my last one, I used like 4 or 5 different props from it, and it was like 6% memory gone. Yeah, the bleachers for the sitting tables, that's a good move too. It doesn't even make the benches look, it almost makes the benches look better. Like I wouldn't hate it if somebody took this bench. Oop, come on, ungroup. Ungroup, there we go. And just did this with it. I think it would almost look better. This one's not bad. There's one, it's like the square one. Was it this one? No. There's one where it looks like the table's like rusted and falling apart. And I don't know why they made that choice. But it bugs me every time I see it. It's one of the green ones though. No, not that one. Pretty sure it's a standalone table. I thought it was this one. Maybe it's not. There was one though that, yeah, it just looked gross. I don't know. I'm gonna spend time looking for it. The baby doll is huge by comparison. Yeah, the doll's like life size. Not like a baby life size, but like full adult size. Yeah, I don't know why this is really cool. This almost reminds me of like the those 80s stadiums that have like, I don't know, like the seats that are like behind, you know, like the sections of seats that are blocked off, like behind like around batter's eyes. That kind of what that reminds me of, but it gives this a nice smooth look. Man, I'm just not, I can't bring myself to build a convertible stadium. Or retractable roof. No, I'll call it convertible stadium. That's a really weird way to put it. You tried a two-tone dugout? What do you mean? Oh! Yeah, I didn't even see it. That's cool though. He's in the blue. Yeah, so you position your stands the way I do, really close. And for whatever reason, it's just like, oh, no more door for you. Oh yeah, this one's wood too. Or not wood, is this metal? What is this? Oh, the back of the scoreboard, okay. Yeah, the only problem with like the black one, like this, is that it's really shiny. I always use the back of these for if I want to do like custom ads. There was a dog? I missed the dog. Oh, you got the water and the trash down here too. Oh, and you put additional benches in here too. Where was the dog? I missed it. Oh, right there. Oh yeah, good boy. Oh, you're good, Greg. Don't worry about it. Real life happens. Not bad. It's kind of Coliseum Bowl style, but it's also not, which is cool. Yeah, I wonder how much roof pieces take up in memory. That's the other thing too, is I don't really use these pieces. The one time I did a retractable roof stadium. So I don't know. I just can't bring myself to do it. I like hiding dogs too. I like putting them in the dugout. Like there's a certain spot in the dugout where they're just sitting there when they show the home run. Like when the players are celebrating, that makes it look hilarious. Surprising the impact garbage cans can have. Yeah, like I said, I think it's anything in those like those small props. You hit horses this year? Did you? Oh yeah, Scotty, what was your new one? Let's check out yours too. I was about to ask if anybody else had one. I was looking up my username. Great Scott 18660. What if I don't want to go to work today or ever again? I'm gonna quit and just become a streamer creator. I would not make anywhere near enough money to do that. Great Scott, aren't you Great Scott 18660? Why did it not come up? We'll just look up HMF Field then. Please fix the vault. SDS. HOF field, yeah. Really, any of the last three I did? Let's look at Hall of Fame field because I couldn't find you by username for some reason. Here we go. Yeah, Great Scott 18660. That's exactly what I typed, and I couldn't find it. It's like when you type in Schmitty VG, and it's like, nope, don't know who that is. Looking at my name. Oh, did you mean this one by Schmitty VG? And you're like, oh my god. It's like telling you to change your password because you can't change your password to the one that it already is when you put it in. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Whoa, look at this thing, dude. Whoa. Interesting. Damn, you did some cool outside work too. You guys got to see this. This is pretty cool. Hall of Fame field. This is in everywhere, USA. Not just anywhere. It's everywhere. Like that work on the outside. Very smooth. So here's one that's well below street level. That is like an impressively round circle. You even got entrances that go up on the sides. Nah, you're good to do it, man. Everybody's just got their own style. There are some users like Scotty that make me feel really bad. Just looking at this, I'm like, fuck you, Scotty. Too damn good. I don't think I'm even like a top 10 creator, if I'm being honest. I might make top 25. Yeah, that build is good, dude. I'm still in awe of L&N Stadium. Used it frequently. It might be my personal favorite urban city sandscape. No joke. I don't remember which one L&N is. I remember looking at it. My favorite Scotty build, I think, is still maybe this is L&N, but the one with all the trains. I like trains. This is some good work outside of the stadium too. See some shout outs to some community members already. Kind of like that half bowl style again. Whoa, that was way faster than the last stadium was letting me go. I feel like this is kind of a Scotty move now too. Just putting the strikeout meter back here. This is cool up here, a little party deck. Well, this is where the entrance is, right? Yeah. This is one of the more detailed entrances I've seen too. I think using the concrete over the top of this too gives it like a nice look. Man, exterior stadiums I just suck at too. That is not in my playbook. Like the flags back here, that's cool. A little detail. SCTV, I see that. Cool little nook. Ooh, some more shout outs. You got Murph's M75. Well, I thought that was Murph. Is that Murph? Like Murph 075? This is Schmitty, right? You can tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know. That's just what pops in my head anyway. I like all the brick. But did you use the building so it's like the non-standard brick? Or if it's, oh, Sandman Dan, okay, because they won the Stadiums of the Year. I don't know why SMD, I just thought it was Schmitty. Or two champs. I've done this before too, but you pulled this off way better than I did. We have like this raised wall in the corner. Trees. I don't know why I think trees in stadiums look cool. Kind of got that Colorado look. Well, you got the Little statue in the Hall of Fame sign. This looks really great. All these little tiny layers. So that's a good way to do it too, because you have these huge stands, but you just throw a wall back there with the building to make them look like smaller sections. And then they're hidden underground too, so you don't even see them stick out. That's some next level thinking. Scotty's another guy is too good. If you guys could understand that. Through my yawn. What time do we got? 8? I got 15 minutes probably before I gotta bounce. I don't know why, right field just sticks out to me a lot. I like it. I like how you broke up the upper deck stands too. Look at the different gaps. That's a very cool look. Oh, look at, here's Schmitty in Studio 44. 44. Big Ferris wheel out there. Oh, oh, oh. Going between people's legs. My biggest stadium creator crime was not entering an Oceanside the first year. Phil actually talked me out of it. Because he wanted me to put in Vanderbilt Yards, which is the one that I think made it the furthest anyway. Yeah, the symmetry is really good too. Not an easy thing to pull off. Check out that entrance. The whole thing. The whole thing. There's another one of those where it kind of looks like almost like a model or like a diorama. A little Doug in a gold canoe. Yep, not much else to say. Scotty brings it every time. Kind of like the outfield view. I don't even know what my best stadium I made this year is. I couldn't tell you. Oh yeah. Right, I probably got time for one more if anybody's got another one. There we go. If I have dead space in a build, I always fill them with trees. That's not a bad move. It's so weird. I have a playlist of like 700 songs, and I feel like I know them all. Yeah, we made it through all the submissions that have been submitted to me so far this year. At least if you're counting live streams. We're checking them all out. Nobody else has another one? Well, let me go through my stadiums real quick. I want to see the ones that I've built this year. The vault my saves, I guess is what they'd be under, right? That's remix. Queen City was cool. Probably not my best one of the year. Motor City was okay. Marathon Oil is not mine. Yeah, she's playing City Skylines. She was playing Borderlands. Mont Royal was cool, I guess. This one might be my best one of the year. I don't know. Novacraft. This is the one I built for Phil. This is my San Diego Canoe Stadium. Oops. Great Lake Shipyard I forgot about. Great Lake Shipyard was cool. It's a minor league stadium though. Steve, what do you got? Drop one in the chat. I got time for one more. Yeah, someone was telling me that I should stream City Skylines, but I suck at it. Evergreen Park was okay. That was like a spring training build. Surfside was cool. This is for my Diamond Dynasty team. Yeah, Steve, go ahead and drop it in the chat. We'll take a look at it. Bolsey was last year, I think. Oh no, I did build Bolsey Field this year. South Bronx, what the hell is this? Oh yeah, okay, I remember this one. I just forgot about it. Then Flank one, I can't remember if this was this year or last year. Well, that's Plank one. This is Flank one. Flank one was a good one. I'll have to ask him if he wants me to try and recreate that one or just build something completely new for next year's game. Flank one was this year? Okay. I thought it was, but I couldn't remember. I thought I built Flank one and Bolsey's both this year. I know Flank one got a lot of... I call him Flank one. Flank Thomas. He told me he got a lot of compliments on it. The people liked it a lot. Can you guys guess what my most popular stadium as far as downloads goes of all time? You'll either get it right away or when you hear it, you're like, oh, that makes sense. But I do know which is my most downloaded stadium of all time, or my most downloaded creation anyway. Hey, thank God this is another one that's going away. And this one. Steven, you drop it in the chat or no? Because I'm running out of time. I got about 7 minutes before I got to get off. Puerto Rico Field. So that's the one I thought everybody would guess. The Oceanside. That is number 2. How do you see? So the only reason I know is because if you go and do a most popular and I search my username, that's what comes up. Met, it's just called Mets Stadium. What's your username? Because there's gonna be a million Mets stadiums. Are you Stephen K? You're not Stephen K, are you? 3001? That would make sense if you were Stephen K. Your name's Steven Sabino. Well, what's your username? Because if I type in Mets Stadium, we're gonna have a million. Oh, you're NY Mets 2006? Okay, let's look at my username then. I did not make that connection. I haven't seen you in a while either. NY Mets 2006. This will be our last one that we look at. Then I'm gonna have to go. But no, so the answer to my most downloaded creation, and this is gonna sound stupid once you hear it. Start Here Park. Obviously. Met Stadium SC. Is it Mets Stadium SC? It looks like your most recent Mets Stadium upload. It's loading in. What did you update in it? Ooh, it looks like quite a bit. All right, so this is, I'm assuming that the newest one, but it says Mets Stadium SC. It looked like your most recent upload that had Mets Stadium in the name. That was your 23 build with the batter's eye glitch, right? Yeah. So I made the template for everybody to use. And I made a video specifically about it too that got, it was, at the time, it was like one of my most viewed videos, was the multiple batter's eye video. Here, man, this is like a few thousand. Was anything too crazy? That looks like it? Okay. So, Mets Stadium SC by NY Mets 2006. I remember showing this in one of my videos. So let's see what's updated. I remember that, but I don't remember the 41. But I remember this being down here like this. It's been a long time since I looked at that one. I feel like all of left field looks pretty different, if I remember right. Because right field looks pretty much the same. Except maybe this wasn't like this? Did you have these here originally? I remember Seaver Club. I remember the bridge too. I'll just look at all of it. I don't remember what's new and what's not. Got the retired numbers up here. The Delta Club I kind of remember, but I don't think it looked like this. Well, that's cool using these for tables. I've seen a couple people do that. Got the Ivy. Little smaller section down here. Who else is going to start a stream to get it going tonight? Schmitty streamed earlier. I saw he went live anyway. I was just trying to finish up some stuff so I didn't get to jump on. Got the little box over here. It's kind of cool with the little layers, and we got the shrubs. Oh, excuse me. With the Mets apple. I wish these worked. Like these props when you hit a home run. I wish we had a home run props that did something when you, they'll just register on a home run. Little seating area down here with the dining tables. Oh, using these as tables too. The I don't know what this is called. Just food stand. Okay. Well, these, well, kind of. It's kind of like almost like doubles as like a railing countertop. Been seeing a lot of these ice cream shops being used that, and it's a good move. Shake Shack, I remember that being there. I remember the Shea Bridge. I've seen Murph did something like this in one of his builds too. The Legends Club, I think I remember, or I've seen somebody do something similar maybe. I don't remember if this is new or not. Right field's mostly the same, okay. I don't remember this. The standing room area here. I like using these for the oops, is it grouped? Oh, it's not. Just using these for the TVs. I've seen this prop in real life now too. This is in Colorado. The Team Store, I remember. I like having this tiny little section here. That's cool. Kind of on its own standalone. The stairs going up. I don't mean to rush through this, but I got 1 minute before my alarm goes off. Why are we playing Christmas songs so often on here? Wish I could filter those out of the playlist. Yeah, good mix of brick and grass with the trees. Just weird seeing. Is it weird seeing SC props in real life? Well, that was one of the reasons I wanted our meetup to be in Denver, because there's so many of them that are in Denver. Yeah, hold on a second. It's my alarm to telling me to get going. Yeah, sometimes it kind of is. I mean, I grew up going to, you know, games in Minnesota, so the Target Field batter's eye, you know, I've seen that a million times. I've been on the Target Field batter's eye. I've been to Cleveland and I never saw this prop. If I ever go back to Cleveland. Oh, there's just props that are copied out there. The only one I think I've seen is Ranger Hill, but from the outside. I've been to 14, 15, 16 stadiums. I can't remember. I think 15. I think Denver made it. I think Coors Field was my halfway point for 15. The only division I've got all the way crossed off though is MLB, the AL Central. Oh, you know what? Do I have the NL Central locked up too? I think I do. I think I've been to the AL Central and the NL Central all the way. Unless there's something I'm just not thinking of. Man, I don't want to go to work. I just want to stay and chill with you guys. This feels very Christmassy too. I don't know if it is or not. It's called Ugly Christmas Sweater for the song. So yeah, it definitely is a Christmas song. All right, boys. Sadly, I have to wrap this up, which is a bummer. But thanks for hanging out. Like always, glad to see some guys we haven't seen in a while. The dude hadn't seen in a while. Greg made it to a stream. He actually had some time off from work. That's good. Steve Savino was new in here. I don't remember seeing him. Well, not new, but you know, I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. I had a good time. Might get on tomorrow. I don't know. Hopefully, I feel like we got to give it a couple days sometimes so guys can get stadiums in, because I think I've looked at everybody's who submitted one lately. Which is weird being caught up. That's a weird feeling. It's just because I'm only caught up because we look at them on Twitch now and I'm not counting them for videos. But all right, guys, have a good night. I got to go to work, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you guys in the next one. See you guys.